What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is iRacing Week 13 Porsche Cup from Red Bull Ring. It's a 15-minute race. We're starting up in 4th place. Yeah, this is the new to me Porsche 992 Cup car. This was released about 3 months ago. I wasn't really paying attention to sim racing or doing any race or anything like that, so I didn't check it out at all. And I have to say, Porsche Cup cars are fantastic. They are one of the best parts of sim racing because they're always fantastic. Almost always. Right. But coming from the 991, I haven't driven that car in a very long while. When that car initially released, I really liked it, and then at some point there was an update, and it just killed the car for me because the front end just entirely disappeared, more or less, and no downforce at all, no grip at the front end, and it was a boat to drive, which is a shame because you go back, you might think, oh hey, Porsche Cup car, you know, of course there's no grip up front. You go back, the roof CSpec here in iRacing was a Porsche 997 Cup car underneath the graphical model, and that car was an absolute blast.
Green flag, green flag.
Like, that car was the best of the Cup cars. Like the 997 Cup car, when you think about it. Yeah, that was the last of the lever-operated sequential manual blipping transmissions.
Stay on the right.
Yeah, it was before they started getting the front end to actually work a good bit better. And the 911, you know, with now they've done all sorts of new things for the 992 with different suspension geometry up front, as well as
on the left.
Yeah, they got the ugly vents on the nose to get the downforce in there, and you know, it definitely changes the car, and you can feel there's a difference from the previous generation car in iRacing, as you would expect.
Left side, clear on the left.
But this is really, you know, well, the previous Cup cars all felt like, you know, distinctly different experiences from, you know, the big GT cars, the GTE, the GT3 cars, whereas this feels like very much closer to a GT3 car than the previous cars did. Which, you know, it's just the march of progress. But as iRacing has done this car, no ABS, no traction control, so it still does all the Porsche Cup things that you're going to want your Porsche Cup cars to do. And that's largely why I seem to be enjoying this car a lot more than I've enjoyed any GT3 car in iRacing. This is really my first night racing this car, and I've done like 4 or 5 races already.
Still there.
It's just such an enjoyable car to drive.
Right side. Keep to the left. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
I'll also say, one of the reasons I probably do like Porsche Cup cars, pretty notorious for being an early breaker. These are historically like the only car I'm ever able to actually outbrake people.
The next car's the leader.
Like earlier tonight, I was in a race with this guy in front of me, and we were very equal on pace, so hopefully it'll be another good one. It's like, wow, this guy is braking like 10 meters earlier than I am. Is this what it's normally like to be stuck behind me? You know, like, this is a foreign world. This doesn't usually work this way. Got some work to do. Need to catch up here. Also say, I feel like the brake lockup lights in this car are surprisingly useful. Yeah, this isn't the first car I've driven in iRacing with them. Not by a long shot. But usually they're just kind of like either out of the way or... Yeah, the only other car I can think of that they feel is useful was the Porsche 911 RSR. So they're like right up there on the dashboard. Oh, there's a 1X. Oh no. It's just some guy disconnecting. Caught my eye. I'm gonna lose my license. True fact. Yeah, the races I've been doing have been absolutely unkind to me, to put it the least. Most of the races I've been a pincushion on lap 1 for someone else's issues spinning, and I just happen to be, you know, the third guy on the scene. This guy behind has got some speed on us. I just love it when you get into a serious Week 13 race. Now this is an official series, so the safety rating is in effect and everything like that. But at the same time, it's still Week 13, so you have a lot of people that don't normally drive the car, driving the car. As well as you have a shorter race than usual, as well as larger grids. So, you know, it's a bit of a different environment. Keep on it here. I think we might get a 3-car battle here. There's definitely the distinct possibility that might occur. I think the leader's a bit gone, unless he makes a mistake and allows us back in there. The way this car feels through those 2 corners is just fantastic. You just feel the rear end just sliding right on the edge. Come back here. Let's make this a little closer. If we're on the same lap times, we'll never have the proper battle that we so desire.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear.
Go in hopes that he's just a little faster, because I do think he's got a little bit more speed. Essentially just switch the positions around. case you're wondering, iRacing did change the track limit system. I believe that was in the previous build that I totally missed. Where now there's exceptions to the rules and all that stuff, which... I imagine it's probably cut down on a lot of complaining on the forums. It's definitely weird though, deliberately running wide on corner exits in iRacing, like using all of the track that you want to use. But beforehand, it's like, just not allowed, you know? It's like you're finally getting to taste the forbidden fruit. That's what we wanted with this Red Bull guy getting in front of us. Get up there and shake it up a bit. And then bring me back into the fray. I told you we'd get a 3-car battle. One thing I have noticed though, the races I've been doing, I just don't have any straight line speed. I must just be running too much rear wing. Just using the standard iRacing setup. I just turned the rear wing down like 2 clicks and then added in a click of rear anti-roll bar. So more or less pretty much exactly out of the box. But one of the previous races I was doing, there was a guy that was just blasting by me down the straights like he had a RSR engine in the back of his car. It's like, all right, guy, you got like 10 miles an hour more straight line speed. Hard to fight against that, you know. Three and a half minutes. We will have 2 more laps. First incident of the race. Yay! Alright, we need Red Bull guy to send it into turn 2 or turn 3, whatever that one is. The second right-hander. Ah! Yeah, we'll have 1 more lap after this. Alrighty. Alrighty, setting it up. Not going to go for it because that's just going to cost us any chance at second.
White flag this time.
Just wait for the opportunity. Hopefully it presents itself.
left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
That right there is just about the last move you'd ever expect from me.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear.
Not often I make that move. That's for dang sure. Gonna need him to screw up to get the position. You know what though? Can't be disappointed with that. Like where did this guy come from? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like I got a good run off of the corner, and all of a sudden it just
you did really well.
blitzing right on by me like I'm tied to a post. Like what? What do I gotta do? Like who do I gotta talk to get the RSR engine installed in the back of this thing? Like seriously. Anyways, it's a good quality, clean race. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. We're on the Carnage Report. Bye.